G'day, we're Brad and Hayley, and in today's episode we take our caravan off the beaten track and take it to one of Ningaloo Coast's most coveted campsites, where we push the limits of our inflatable boat, dive a 100-year-old wreck and enjoy pristine conditions while beachfront camping in our caravan.
G'day and welcome back to another episode. We have pulled up at the famous Yardi Creek. We are dropping the tyres because we're about to make the crossover. And in this episode, we are heading out to Winderabandi and I'm so excited. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, we're going to tackle Yardi Creek and we've got about an hour, maybe 2 hour rough track into Winderabandi. But yeah, let the pressures out and get on with it. First gear high range. Let's see how we go. Thonk slap going.
I've never actually been in the car for Yardi because every time we go across, I'm outside with the camera, so this is going to be fun.
Right. Yeah, she's changed a little bit. People are taking a deviated path. See, the steps down here, there's a bit of a step you just got to be a bit careful of. Get us down it, then get the van down, and then nail it. She's pretty soft. It's a lot deeper than what it was last time we went through. That's alright though, it's fine. Easy mate. Stuff Yardi Creek. Very nice, a lot of people are using that way through, going through the water there too. Alright, we got an hour and a half bumpy ride ahead of us. After making it down to the beach in the late afternoon, our neighbours were quick to let us know that it was pretty soft and someone had been stuck on our site that day. So we were chock-a-block with around 2 weeks worth of fuel, food and water, and getting stuck in the soft sand here would not have been fun.
Well, you can just send it and then if you get bogged, just stop and let them out there.
No, it's too late. It's too late. So against better judgment from the boss, we dropped our tyre pressures right down to 14 psi, which was enough to see us crawl onto our site without any issues. We quickly unhitched and set up before enjoying an outdoor cook-up and another spectacular Ningaloo sunset.
Good morning from Winderabandi. The wind is up this morning, but that's just all part of beachfront camping in WA. You've got to expect some windy days sometimes, but it's actually not too bad. It's not strong enough that the wind's like kicking up the sand and we have to have the windows shut and that. It's actually a cool change from the stinking hot days that we've been getting recently. But yeah, how good's this? Site 3. at Winderabandi. We're right on the point here, on the western point of the Winderabandi campground. Pretty much these sites from site 1 down to 13 are all very close but on the beach, and the water when it's nice weather straight up from your campsite is just stunning. Then from about campsites 14 onwards, as you head further east of the campground, they become a bit more private and still amazing water views, although the water does get weedier the further you head down the campsite. There's like 50 sites here and it's just such a stunning campsite. But yeah, it's pretty windy this morning, so I think we're just going to hang low here for a little bit. We really want to get the boat out later and go for a dive somewhere, so fingers crossed that the wind drops soon and we'll be able to head out and have some fun.
Well, we've been waiting for the wind to drop all day. Hopefully, fingers crossed this afternoon it comes around. But our little true kit boat, Big Red, we've affectionately named it. We've got a 4-meter inflatable. It's actually insane how much interest we've had in this little boat. I get a lot of common questions, so we'll pop around the canopy. I'll show you where it's packed up and we'll talk a bit about it, eh? So here she is in here, all packed up. This is how we travel with it. Prior to owning this boat, this canopy was mostly empty, so it didn't really have a lot in here. So the boat's taken up pretty much all the spare space that we have. It packed down, the boat itself measures about 1100 long, about 800 mil wide, and about 600 or 500 mil high when it's packed down. If you had a dual cab ute or something, you could throw it in the tub. A lot of people travel with it on the roof. Do also need to remember that you need somewhere for your engine slide. You can mount them on the front of the caravan, you can mount them on the rear bar of the caravan, but for us, we just wanted the motor inside, out of the way, out of the dust. The whole boat, motor, all the safety gear weighs about 110 kilos, I reckon. At its max, we carry like 30 litres of fuel, so we've got heaps of fuel for these like sort of remote camps where we haven't got access to a service station. It cost us about 6 grand, it cost us probably 7 or 8 once we bought all the safety gear and got everything really set up. So it's definitely not as cheap as a tinny, but it's way more convenient if you haven't got the room for a rooftop tinny or something like that. So yeah, I'll get it set up now, show you how it goes up really quickly. And yeah, well, hopefully the wind will be down and we'll be out on the water this afternoon. As you can see, it comes in some nice bags, protective bags, packs up kind of nice. All in all, it takes about 30 minutes to set up. It's quicker to set up than it is to pack down, but just because the fact of the sand and the salt and it's all wet, you got to sort of wait for it to dry out. So it's kind of inconvenient if you're putting it in at a boat ramp and want to pack it straight back in your car. So you got to sort of be able to camp for a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, it's a pretty big process to set up and pack down just for a day use. But that's the beauty of these Ningaloo camps. You set it up and it's up for weeks. So there it is. You can start to see it take shape already, but there is a cheat, and that's this thing, little leaf blower. You can put a lot of volume into the pontoons with this really quickly, rather than sitting there pumping away on this. I'll pump the floor up now, pull that out. The floor weighs bugger all, maybe 10 kilos if that. So it comes in a separate bag. That's all good. So there you go, take shape pretty quick, eh? Now I'll just run around with the hand pump, get everything up to its required pressures. The pontoons on the side, they take 3 psi, and this one, the floor takes about 10. So that's about 100 pumps with the hand pump. So it's usually a pretty sweaty job if it's hot. I'll pop these on, pop the engine on, and then we'll leave it until we go diving. So you can see it's pretty shiny. I always try and spray the engine down with inox after every use. Haley's dad's given me that tip, and it just keeps everything from getting too corroded. All right, so this is the hardest part, 40 kilo engine, or 30 or 40 kilos. But yeah, it just takes a little bit of effort. It's a bit awkward if you got to carry it far too, but when I can park the boat nice and close, that's pretty much it. Throw our gear in, for our fuel and our safety gear, and we go and dive. You bloody lifesaver. Someone forgot to pack the flippers. Won't say who. It wasn't the one running back to get them.
Someone remembered them.
Alright, a bit of a failed afternoon. Unfortunately, we've just come out from camp, which is somewhere over there. It's I don't know, we're probably out 6 k's from where we're camped. Come out to a spot that we really wanted to dive, but just with the conditions today, the wind being up, now the sun going down, we were hoping to dive here. It's a shipwreck. It's called the Chofuku Maru. And yeah, it's just like a big ship that's down there, big shipwreck. It's late in the day. There's visibility isn't really that great. So I think we're just gonna play it safe and go back into camp, which is kind of disappointing.
We need to wait for the sun to be overhead so it's lighting it all up for us, because this is just way too dark and murky. Yeah.
And we don't take chances when we get in the water. There's a lot of sharks around here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong when you're diving, and you really got to play it safe. So yeah, unfortunately, the only way we're going to see the Chofuku Maru today is via our goggles and looking over the boat. Well, after a failed afternoon exploring, we headed back to the caravan to settle in for our Wednesday night date night.
Now, something that has completely changed our movie nights in the caravan is Surfshark. Now, recently I was on a bit of a Harry Potter binge until they removed the entire series from Netflix in Australia. Not to worry though, because we just secured a sponsorship with Surfshark.
Yeah, so Surfshark is an app and a browser extension that allows you to change your location to anywhere in the world while you're online.
Yeah, and it's super easy to use, even as a first-time user like myself. I literally just installed the browser extension, changed my VPN to a location in the UK, refreshed my Netflix, and I could not believe it when I had access to a whole new library of content.
So Surfshark doesn't just come in handy when you're using your favourite streaming services. It also comes in handy, as you know, we spend a lot of time working online and we find ourselves constantly hooked up to like random public Wi-Fi networks. And the beauty of Surfshark is that it encrypts your data, so you can jump on these random networks and your identity's safe from any malicious sources. And right now, if you sign up for Surfshark using our code OURTRIP, you'll get 4 extra months free. And don't worry, it's also completely risk-free, as Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So we'll pop a link in the description for that below.
Alright, back to the episode.
This one's off your soft so good. buddy. So cool. The water is just alive here. Like if I shine it down like this, like the water is just teeming with fish. I just come down for a swim. I just thought that was really cool. And, and you shine the light out wide. You probably won't be able to see on the camera, but there's just like fish bust up when they see the light. Like there's eruptions in the water. It's so cool.
Oh, one just touched me.
I just didn't want to come down here and swim with the resident tiger shark because he's quite big.
Yeah, you have to check first.
Yeah, so I'm going to get Patsy to hold the torch while I go for a quick cool off because it's quite warm tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hot.
Sorry, I've got my I'll go swim with the fish.
Yay.
Even at night time, it's beautiful. Swimming underneath the stars.
Yeah,
oh, that's so blinding.
Beautiful.
Do you want to go for a swim?
Fishies? No thanks. What was that?
It's fish busting up over there. You're alright. It's alright.
Are you watching Rambo?
Yep.
Wow, nice swim. That looks pretty cool, hey.
Shaping up to be a beautiful day here at Winderabandi. We haven't quite been here a week, but sort of the last few days have been pretty poor weather, and Winderabandi starting to live up to its name. You can really see the seasons are starting to change, and the typical weather for this time is starting to come in. It's a little bit more unpredictable, a little bit more wind, but that's okay because some days you wake up and the forecast is really bad and you end up getting this. So we're just putting some bacon and eggs on. We're going to quickly make a breakfast, and Patsy's going to make an iced coffee for us, and we're going to get out in the water and make the most of it because it is our last day here, so we've got to get out there and enjoy it. That's golden right there. A bit chopped up, but we're making it out. We're still doing it. You see it's a little bit ripply here now, but not too bad. We also might be getting sheltered here by the point, but it wouldn't be a boat trip without us forgetting something, so Patsy's just had to dash back to the van to grab something. Quick mount.
Quickly the conditions changed on the Ningaloo. Like, it was dead glassy when we were having our breakfast only like an hour ago, and then by the time we got the boat out on the water, it has just turned to this. It is absolute crap. We have just been like pounding along these waves trying to, I don't even know what we're doing, but I don't think we can stay out here much longer because it's pretty shocking conditions.
It's a lot of effort to drag the boat into the water and get it set up, so we can't just go back 10 minutes after putting the boat in. I just feel like that's just too much of a cop out.
Yeah, so we will give it a go and then we may call it quits.
There's just so much weed in the water too. I know, like, I don't even know if I'll be able to catch anything on the inside of the reef in here, but there's so much weed in the water. I reckon this thing's just going to get chocked up with weed instantly, but hey, we'll see, eh? Wow. Catch today, I think. Funny weed. They just took a gutful. Oh, it's gonna rough it out. Just got bumped off there. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Well, I think we just had too much weight forward. We come down like a wave, and then there was another wave right in front of it. So Patsy fell forward, shifted all our weight into the wave in front of us, and then we just popped all this water. The water was right up to here.
The boat literally went in the water like that. And then I had to climb to the back.
If that was a tinny, that's a capsize. Easy. Smells like someone's dumped their toilet behind our site. It's bad.
And the wind is pushing it to us.
Like a sewage plant. If you got a cassette toilet and you do that stuff, you need your head red.
Especially when there's a dump point here.
Fair dinkum. Okay, it is moving day. Not because we want to, but literally because we have to. So these sites here at Winderabandi Point, when it's a high tide over 1.5 meters, I believe, these sites become completely flooded with water. So everyone along this beach, as you can see, people are packing up down there everywhere. People are gone all around us, and we're gonna do the same. So we're gonna pack up this morning and we're gonna head to a camp just about 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers away called North Lafroy. I'm gonna start packing up here. Patsy's gonna take the boat over for me, and I'll meet her over there with the van. So let's get on with it.
You'll have to help me start it because I don't even know how to start this.
Just Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is SS Big Red. Okay, that's all you need to know. If something goes wrong, you just say that. Nah, you'll be right, you'll be right. You just need a bit of assurance. I'll show you what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to get me in the water. And there's like a full sandbar here that I have to like go out and around and back in. But anyway,
it'll be good.
We'll see how this goes, hey?
Give it a couple. Let it go. We'll let it idle for a little bit. Let it warm up a little bit. And then we're off to the races, mate.
The issue is I know all the steps and I know what to do, but when I get like anxious, it just all goes blank.
Alright, we'll go out there. Go out there for a putt, come out, go out and turn around and come back.
Is that it?
Yeah, you gotta put it in the gear. She just needs a little bit of confidence and assurance. She can do it. And even though we had a lot of issues with this engine in the beginning, it's actually been running flawlessly for about a month now, so there's plenty of confidence in it. As soon as Patsy takes off from here, just go nice and slow because I'll be like 10 or 15 minutes. You just go nice and slow, just cruise around, stick to the deeper part.
What if there's people still on our site there?
It shouldn't be by the time we get there. All right, now jump up in, clip yourself in and give it another start.
Will you turn me around?
Yep, I'll turn you around. You got this, mate. And always start it in neutral.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to go?
Okay.
Yeah, mate. All right, see you soon. She'll be fine. She's got a grin. She's actually enjoying herself. Just a little bit of nerves. It's all right. I'll go and meet her over at North Lefroy. How you going out there, babe?
I'm getting the hang of this. Alright, I finally passed the point at Winderabandi. Oh, bommies. Oh, bommies. Oh. This is what's a bit sketchy about here. There's a lot of weed in the water, but there's also a lot of bommies, and I think I've actually come out a bit deeper than what I needed to try and get around the sandbar, and now I'm in bommy territory. So, these people on the point at Winderabandi are probably watching this red boat just like zigzag in all sorts of directions. Can't even hold a straight line. Oh, okay. I can see our campsite though. So I think I'm gonna head out to the deep bit and then cut in. Let's see how we go.
Got a copy there, Patsy?
I got this. This is pretty water.
I've just made it onto site and I can see Big Red coming into the distance. I just called Patsy in on the radio. She said, just...
Woo! I've made it through Bobby Land! Oh, that might be Brad. Copy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just got you. Where are you?
I don't know how to explain, but I've just made it through Bommy Land.
Good stuff. I'm moving into the site now.
Oh, thank goodness he's gonna already be there.
And there she is right there. I'll send the drone out to meet her and bring her on in. Look at this site, by the way. It's me. Mate, looks like you're having too much fun out there. How'd you go?
I was going through the highs and the lows.
Really?
No, it was good. I think I went too far out and I was going into where the bommies are, but then I came back in, and then once I was in the blue water, then I tried to go full throttle, but it kept doing wheelies because we have no weight in it.
Yeah, I saw it when you're coming in. It's just literally like the motor is in the water.
And especially with the wind, I was like, oh, this might flip me, so I
Nah,
set it
you're
down a
alright.
bit.
Awesome. High
Oh, good
five.
fight.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. Well, we had snagged ourselves a little beauty here, and we had no idea what the week had in store for us. But that'll have to wait till next time though. Thanks as always for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps out our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.